Let's talk about our weather here. We've got nice weather headed our way this week. We're looking at temperatures getting into the 70s and maybe some 80s out there, and maybe even close to 90 degrees by Thursday for some valleys. For the time being, though, it's the marine layer that's really driving the boat right now, and that's keeping us relatively cool with our daytime high topping out to the 60s in the basin, 70 degrees here at the broadcast center. We will hit those low 70s throughout our inland areas. That's kind of what we're looking at for daytime highs, and we're trying to get that sun to poke through, although it's having a bear of a time. 66 in Moore Park, 65 Westlake Village, 72 for a high in Valencia. In the high desert, we've got plenty of sunshine. We're at about 78 for a daytime high. We're hovering in the 60s right now, and that's because of the cloud cover. 65 at USC and 60s down in Orange County. You head out to the Coachella Valley, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Topping out, probably getting up into the upper 80s for your daytime highs today. Eventually later this week, though, it'll be the mid-90s. It's a slow warming trend, and that warm weather peaks on Thursday. So we've got temperatures today in the 70s, same kind of thing tomorrow, maybe just a little less marine layer, and then we'll start to kick it into a higher gear on Wednesday and Thursday with that warmer weather. Patchy low clouds, though, that's what we're going to see for tomorrow, stretching into our valley cities, and then gusty winds for the high desert. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe an advisory pops up. I'm going to see those advisories this afternoon, and then again tomorrow afternoon as well, all the way from Lancaster and Palmdale, scooting over to Apple Valley and Lucerne Valley. 71 degrees for a daytime high, 74 is where we should be for this time of year. And right now, it's a struggle to get to that 70 or 71 because the marine layer is just stuck. So take a look at the Futurecast. Futurecast has that cloud cover burning off at least at some point this evening. So we will see clear skies as you go to bed tonight and the sun setting. And it looks like it's going to be clear to start off with. But then those clouds roll in again in the overnight hours. And tomorrow morning, look how far that marine layer penetrates into the Santa Clarita Valley, all the way into the Inland Empire, up towards the Devore area as well, and then pulls off. As I said, Wednesday, I think we're going to have a little less marine layer and some warming weather. Here's the bigger picture. You've got this high pressure that's building in, and as the high just nudges over, that's where we're going to scour out some of that marine layer, get you more sunshine. The low is starting to push off into the middle of the nation. Then we've got this other low that's sort of waiting in the wings over here in the Pacific. For the time being, though, relatively benign weather over the next 5 to 7 days. No real rain right now, although long-range forecast models have another storm pushing in sometime way into next week. But it's so far out that I'm not going to put any money on that. For the time being, enjoy the nice warm-up that we have headed our way. 50s overnight. I've got 55 in Fullerton, 57 in Long Beach, and 47 in Thousand Oaks, 50 in Camarillo with daytime highs. Tomorrow, just a skosh warmer, very similar to today, but maybe just a couple of degrees of warming. 76 in La Puente, 76 in Pomona. We'll see some 90s for the Coachella Valley. And then, as I said, we are looking at a warming trend. We've got 72 to 73 for Wednesday, 77 on Thursday, 75 on Friday. Inland temperatures closer to the 80s and 90s. And then we'll start cooling off just a little bit for Saturday and Sunday, but not too bad. And of course, we'll look at those extended forecast numbers for the microclimates coming up in just a little bit. For now.